Gambola. That is the lowest rage bait, and I nearly fell for it. Why beat people up? That is the transporter. I was like, I'm like, no, obviously, he's messing with you. They're messing with you. I will, though. Art and I becoming those kittens that are doing a little throwdown. But yes, hello everyone. Good morning and afternoon and evening. It's Dee Dee, and yes, Art, I understand how you feel about the exhaustion. I just woke up from a nap. Not quite a nap even. Me and Dana have a date at least every other week. Yeah, we're either at each other's throats or we're shaking hands over VTubers. It's like that pic of Goku saying, I will become Hokage. Nah, Goku would just hang out at, oh, what was the name of the ramen stand? Ichi something. It wasn't Ichiban, I don't think. Like, you're actually big sis. Aww. We've talked about our personalities being similar too, so yes. I understand. The age gap between us roughly is like this close to the age gap between me and my older brother, so I can totally understand it. The situation is reversed. Now I'm the one with like the younger sibling. I won't go to your room just to turn off the light switch and leave. Joke's on you, I don't use the overhead light. You'd have to come behind me and get to my lamp. In which case I would kick you before you could do that. It's like, hey, what are you doing all the way down here, back here at the depths of my room? I'm looking for the cat. The cat's by the door. Nice try. Those are the kinds of sibling interactions I remember. No matter what kind of day, Diana always makes it better. Aw, that's nice to hear. God. Since my older brother was from, like, Papa Melis's first marriage, he didn't live with us, so I don't really have too many memories. Like, by the time I was old enough to, like, really be annoying, he already had a wife and kids, because we're 13 years apart. I don't remember doing this, because I was like, I had to have been 2 or 3 years old. But I remember Mama Melis telling me a story about a road trip. And sorry, not Papa Melis. Big Bro Melis and I were in the back seat. And I was in a car seat, but I kept, like, poking at him or something like that. And finally, he gets mad at me, and of course, I have a meltdown because I'm, like, 2 years old. And, like, so parents end up pulling over, and they're, like, having words with my brother. And he's like, but she was bugging me. And Mom's like, sir, it's like you're, what a baby. Yeah, I don't know how he reacted, but Mama Melis was like, big bro, she's 2. You're 15, come on. It's like, I get it can be annoying, but like that's not how you handle a 2-year-old bugging you. To his credit, though, he was overprotective of me. I remember being, like, very vaguely like, about 4 or 5 years old. And the boy that lived next door broke my little heart. And Big Bro was ready to go over and have fisticuffs with an 8-year-old. No, me and the kid were the same age, so like a 5-year-old. And Mama Mellis sits Big Bro Mellis down and is just like, this is sweet, but no, you're 18, you can't go over there. Hello, Elber! Welcome in. May you be blessed with a certain archer servant and not having to serve in the Holy Grail War. Oh, hell yeah! Just get a wife, a free wife, I'll take it. I tweeted about it on Twitter, but like the latest FGO event I saw that tweet. Yeah, there's like a whole ranking chart now. So Archer and only 2 other servants got the EX rank. Seeing the whole list is funny. Some of them, like, I was like, yeah, that would make sense, like Chiron. Who, like, raised a great many Greek heroes. He was, like, 80 on the mom scale. Your EX rank, yippee! God, I remember doing one of those, quizzes. It's like, oh yeah, what rank would you, like, what class would you be if you were a servant in Fate? And I got Berserker, and I just laughed so hard, and not Diane, my brain, Iduna, my bestie, was like, so you're a tiny cat with an axe, like, think like, Xiao? Like, think like Xiao from, ZZZ, but a cat, and that would basically be me as a berserker. Literally what you thought. Yeah. I remember when the Season 2 trailer came out and we saw her for the first time, Iduna sent me a screenshot. She's like, why didn't you tell me you were in this game? More like Sayu! Yes, that also works perfectly. But we even, like, a bigger sword. Beautiful. Love that. I would be one of the berserkers that could still have speech. Because one of the whole things with berserkers in Fate is there's this thing that they all have as like an innate skill called madness enhancement. And that's what, you know, makes them go berserk. But like in some cases it just turns into them having like a really, really, really fixed obsession. Like, Raiko Minamoto, her whole thing was, upholding justice and, like, being a mom. It's, like, a weird thing. Spartacus, his was a berserker. His whole thing was obviously, like, you know, down with the oppressors. In Fate Apocrypha, the bros just running through the European countryside, like, down with the oppressors, and just, at some point, he finds some, like, hunters or whatever, and they try and shoot him, and, like, he just, like, giant grin and, like, folds their guns into knots. Astolfo! It's not unrelated, because Astolfo is an Apocrypha. Astolfo's great. Oh, Astolfo, the start of many wars. Slightly unrelated because you were not another thing, but true. But true! Because excuse me. That's a... Sometimes getting into the lore of these different characters, their whole character archetype, Astolfo's great, and I like what they did with some stuff with his character. I want to see Astolfo as a berserker class at some point, and here's why. Sorry, I don't know why I'm coughing so much now. But yeah, so in the actual like legend/stories, Astolfo has his reason stolen by the moon. Ergo, it totally makes sense that he would be a berserker at some point, because berserkers don't have reason. That's their whole thing. His what? Yeah! He got his reason stolen by the moon. It's also why in Apocrypha the anime, at the very end of the series, Astolfo becomes OP as fuck because at that point, it's a full moon. So because he had his reason stolen by the moon, having the moon in full gives him access to his full powers again. And, like, you know, he's just, like, tanking lasers and shit. It's incredible. Though I think tanking the lasers was because Achilles gave him his shield, but still. So where is Gilgamesh? In Apocrypha? Not there. Think I seen that? Yeah. No, Astolfo is great. Astolfo was OP as fuck. Like, people are like, how did Astolfo survive to the end? How did he win? That's why. The conditions were favorable. To stop Astolfo, they would have had to shoot down the moon. God. Apocrypha is fantastic. It's a hot mess of stuff, but I love it. I mean, Mordred's there. Of course I love it. Mordred fits the whole gays can't drive thing. Oh, God, because it's just reminding me because, Yeah, because the whole thing with every knight class servant is they have a riding skill. Which, like, you know, in Fate, that turns it into this is how Saber knows how to drive a car and a motorcycle and technically an airplane. So Mordred, technically, same thing, but Mordred is such a wild child that, like, they're, like, rushing to get to the battle because, you know, the two sides of the war in Apocrypha are squaring off in a big field. And Mordred's pissed they're missing the fight, so they take over driving. And literally, by the time the car gets there, it's missing doors. Like, it's barely intact. Because Mordred's just... She's too rough a driver / like, you know, would have been too, like, rough with her horses and stuff. So yeah, it's just, yeah, you put Mordred behind the wheel and it's just very true. Yes. What server do you see me with? I forgot. Oh. I forget too. I mean, there's so many at this point. Because what servant you get is supposed to tie very deeply into who you are as a person. Because in Fate, like, that's one thing people always forget about Fate. Is people are like, wait, how are you... Like, how do they summon, like, you know, this historical figure or, like, whatever? And it's like, it's not technically summoning a ghost or something like that. It's like a mix. Like, Fate kind of goes back and forth on it a little bit. But the whole original premise was you're basically... You're basically making a familiar using the knowledge and that kind of stuff. So that's why some of the characters are very different from how they are. Like, the historical characters end up being different than how they supposedly were. Because it's based on, being mythologized. Because, like, they talked about that in Apocrypha as well. But, like, because Vlad Tepes ended up being a servant. But because he was summoned in Romania, he's, like, yeah. Well, spoilers, he ends up becoming a vampire. But, like, originally, he was not a vampire. He was, like, a charismatic, kingly Lancer character. Because he was summoned in Romania. And, you know, in Romania, where he was actually a king, it's a very different perception of him compared to, you know, everyone else's perception of him. And, you know, that's why, like, Nero, the character, she's, like, got that really kind of, like, pompous, like, attitude, because that's what the popular perception of Nero Claudius is. Like, all that stuff. So it's kind of like, it's equal parts based on mythologizing, and equal parts, yes, you've summoned a character, because, like, it gets all into stuff, but, like, you know, the planet has its own memories and it remembers everything. So you're, like, tapping into the memories of the planet, but that is also tainted by the consciousness of people. So that's why servants who are from, like, quote-unquote, the modern era are technically not supposed to be very strong or good because, you know, their mythology hasn't had the time to cook. And that's why Gilgamesh is so OP. It's not because Gilgamesh, when he was alive, was OP. It's because he's so well known and he's had thousands of years of history for his legend to, like, ferment. And that's also why Enkidu, who is from the legend of Gilgamesh, is also OP as fuck. Will this be on the test? Sure. Enkidu! I love Enkidu! I need to watch Fate Strange Fake, because Enkidu is actually animated in that one. But yes, actual non-binary servant. Enkidu is fantastic, yes. Yeah, NB, yeah! Because, yeah, anytime people are like, well, like, you know, why can't I headcanon this character as, like, trans or non-binary or whatever, and then Fate people come up and they're like, oh, that's fun. By the way, here are some canon trans and non-binary characters that people always like, oh, but I don't like them. It's like, yo. Because I remember it had to have been like 7 years ago. There was this whole kerfuffle about Mordred. Because at some point, Mordred was like, don't call me a girl. And people were like, see? Mordred's trans. And then, you know, other people were like, I think Mordred just said, don't call me a girl because of how terribly women were perceived in the Middle Ages. Like, it could go either way. But, like, yeah, and when you, like, go, it's like, well, like, you know, I just want, like, trans representation in Fate. It's like, we have it. You just don't like the characters. 5 more years of Fate discourse, it never ends. It never ends. That's the nice thing about Astolfo, though. They're not trans, they're not technically a trap. Like, some people think in the series thought Astolfo was a girl, but they just made that perception because Astolfo's wearing a skirt. Astolfo was never like, I'm a girl, or, you know, I was born in the wrong body. Astolfo's just like, I'm cute as fuck. So I'm wearing the clothes that are cute as fuck. That's all it is. It's like, that's all it comes down to. It's fun when Fate leans into character preferences stuff, because it would have been so easy to make any female presenting servant wear like a maid dress or something like that. Mordred gets the butler outfit, and it sent me over the moon. It still sends me over the moon, honestly. Like, look, they gave her pants and a jacket. Hell yeah. I mean, the maid outfit would have been cute, but I'm like, there's no way Mordred would have been chill about wearing this. Like, no. Nah. So it was nice to see. Trying to think, who else is non-binary, gender fluid, yada 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 in Fate? We have Enkidu. We have Naza, I think is their name. We have Chevalier Dion. There's more, I just can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, because it's funny, the way you sort of find out these characters are non-binary is sometimes in different events, they'll be like, oh yeah, this is the female changing area and this is the male changing area. And based on that, your ability to select certain servants requests are limited. But the non-binary characters can go in either one, so that's how you know. It's like, hey, what? I'm like, this is... So it's like, you know, it's the female changing area, but Enkidu is selectable. Like, that kind of stuff. And that's how you know Astolfo is a boy, despite what everyone might perceive, because Astolfo does not show up on the list in, like, the female changing area, stuff like that. I'm like, that's a fun way to do it. It's like, not making a big deal out of it. Actually, more unrelated, because you need to consume some kind of ARC media. Far off. Where is the game? I could keep yapping about Fate for 500 years. At some point, I'll actually play the visual novel, and I will just be insufferable. Arcweed! God. You did say that, I did! It's one of those things I keep waiting until there's like a dry spell and stuff that I'm interested in, and it has not happened yet. But hopefully soon. It'll they approved to place Fate on stream, yes. All of the routes as well, which is why it's like, it's gonna be a Lolwood. Because, you know, if you play the routes for all 3 heroines, nothing coming out soon, nothing at all, nothing at all! I would have to double check, but usually summer's a little bit of a dry lull for, like, RPGs. So it might work then, but yeah. Especially after FGO is ending, gosh. It's technically come back. They pulled a fast one on us. They gave everyone an ending and then they're like, psych! We ripped them away from their well-deserved normal lives after all the shit they went through, and now they are back in it. I'm like, all my favorite characters that died better come back too, because this is a new timeline. I'm just saying. I will accept nothing less. I mean, I figured. Like, there was no way they were gonna let this, like, you know, go, quote unquote. But yeah. Yeah, they pulled a fast one on us. It's very strange though, cause yeah. From what I saw, MASH and the protagonist don't have their memories anymore. MASH is just like, I was just a student at the University of Tokyo, and now what the hell am I? You telling me I'm in Antarctica? I beg your pardon? I wonder why they say pulled a fast one. I think it's a baseball. I think it's a baseball thing. 95% of the time, these sayings come from sports. Let's see. Not pulled pork, though that would be delicious. Pulled a fast one No, not entomology. That's the study of insects. Pull a fast one means to deceive or trick someone, originating in earlier 20th century American slang, likely from card games or street-level con artistry. It refers to executing a fast sleight of hand trick that goes unnoticed. Makes sense. Yeah, it's all like... These sayings are always like gambling related, sports related, that kind of stuff. It's always interesting, but yeah. Alright, here we go. And meow. Where will we be without gambling? I would have much more free time because I wouldn't be playing 16 gacha games every day, but ha, whatever. It's fine. It's a fine. Look, no matter how you feel about gacha games, if we didn't have the gacha games, all that extra money, and who knows what she'd do? Buy more junk I don't need. Buy way too much more manga. That's what I used to spend all my money on, was manga and books. And like, anime merch, and then like, you know, I look back after 5 years and I'm like, why do I have all this crap? Like, it was so funny. Because I moved into a bigger apartment because I was like, oh, I don't have room in this in my first apartment, like, you know, my cosplay stuff is all over the place. And then once I finally stopped cosplaying, I was like, I have so much space I don't use because I got rid of all of this crap. I'm not hoarding 50 wigs and stuff anymore. Sexu, hello. And welcome in, alrighty. Back to the loop. Whoop, there goes loopity. There goes gravity. Whoop, there goes relativity? Relativity, that works better. Alright, let us begin. A fight to the death between mankind and GNOSIA. Yes, this old man who was like, what, all of 33? I am extremely tired. Me too! And so's Art. Let's all have community nap time. Sleeping on stream. 1, 2, 3. So when I just make that sound and then go still, it sounds like I just like snapped my neck and then like just I'm gone. Z, Zenless Zone Zero, the hit gacha game by Hoyoverse? No way! We got a beluga whale. What in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, though? That was a sperm whale. That mankind does. Does that include me? Otome! Oh my god. So Otome? For those who don't know, it literally means like maiden. That they gave the whale the most like gendered name. Oh yeah, as for Otome, I'm not sure. Can a dolphin even be infected by GNOSIA? I don't think she's a dolphin, she's white. I don't know. I don't really know much about this GNOSIA either. I believe we should assume that Otome is also capable of being infected by GNOSIA. I mean, they assumed that Shikimichi, the like most stereotyped alien, could be infected, so why not? Yes, if we can't be sure, then that would be the safest. We need to factor in that risk. Also, I think she's human. Squeedina! Otome from the latest VOD? Yes. If what separates mankind from animals is intelligence and consciousness, then yes, I agree. Yeah, I can feel intelligence in Otome. I don't feel much coming from Shikimichi and Comet, however. Huh? Is Shikimichi, like, human? Hey, come on, man! One member of the crew is... Excuse me, that was the robot voice. One member of the crew is not present. I have attempted contact several times to no avail. Ah, Shamin, huh? Well, what are you gonna do, eh? Shamin. I was literally trying to learn during my lunch break how to do the Chinese, chip sound. So I could actually say, like, chill. Like, show from Genshin Impact properly. It's hard. Like, you have to do the sheep, like the sheep sound, but you have to keep your tongue behind your bottom teeth so you can change, like, basically how it sounds. It's really hard to speak like that. Just goes to show you how difficult it can be to learn a language sometimes because the way the tongue is placed in the mouth and the way your mouth forms syllables can be totally different. Because there's she, normal, and then there's th. I can't do it without sounding like I have something like in my mouth yet. Hopefully I'll get there eventually. Not trying to learn Chinese, but it would be nice to actually be able to pronounce names of gacha characters and know I am somewhat close instead of just shooting into the void. I'll do the best I can. I can't do. Oh my god, look at that outfit. She's got like little robot hands on her gloves. There are a lot of Chinese names lately, so makes sense, yeah. Like, I forever remember, like, the Genshin character, what is it? Kachin? And people would just say Kachin. Like, Kachin, money, money. But it's like, okay, that's close, but it's like Kachin. Okay, here's my take. Jonas is totally sketch. As much as doubt as you seem to cast upon me, I assure you, I'm keeping it upon myself pretty hardcore, too. Okay? SQ, what is it you're after? Are you trying to split us up? Is there any reason to doubt Jonas? Nah. Kukruska clearly trusts Jonas. Apparently you seem suspicious. Why are we all jumping on Gina? Cause I need to say something or people are gonna be like, hey, why are you so quiet? You're acting pretty suspicious, not saying anything. Too pathetic. Yeah, I can see how I look suspicious. Oh, come on, he's got a cat. It's fine. Or just maybe suspecting Chippy is Rakio, attempting to divert doubt? I mean, like, comparatively. Oh, okay, cool. But I've chosen not to trust Comet. I'm filled with suspicion towards Comet. I feel no better knowing that someone else agrees. Comet has been giving me strange vibes, too. When I fell asleep during the last stream, there was, like, 4 characters. Yeah, the amount of characters and what characters there are change per loop. Like, sometimes Kukrushka, Jonas, Shigemichi are there. Sometimes they're not. There was this girl, Yuriko, who was there for like 1 or 2 loops. And her whole purpose was to throw shade at us and then do something crazy to our aura. So the universe... We lost, like, you know, plot armor as the protagonist. And then, like, you know, she hasn't been seen since. Defend Comet, because we gotta do something. My sixth sense has been whispering in my ear. Grief. The way the characters contradict themselves in the same loop throws me off, cause the whale was just like, oh yeah, I don't trust Gina. And now they're like, I do. Oh, so this is Charmaine, the person who's been missing. Oh hey, it's time to vote. Okay then, cold sleep for me. Well, keep at it. Diana, can you come with me for a second? I'm going to go see the guy who did show up today, Charmaine. I'd like you to come with me. Okay. You replied okay. Thanks. I didn't want to go see him alone. To be honest, I can't stand him. Damn. Huh, I assumed you'd be coming along soon. Oh god, is this frickin' Byakuya? Oh! You cannot see, but my fist is like the hand that's off screen. It is clenched into a fist. I am ready to hit the sky. Charmaine, how many times do I have to tell you I'm non-binary? Stop treating me like that. And stop with the babe stuff. Yeah, you tell him you're in B. Don't use gendered language. Well, I'd still totally hit that. I just need to reach... He's got the Digimon protagonist goggles. I just need to reach out and, like, you know, stretch the band and let him snap back into his forehead. This is Diana, a friend of mine. Diana, huh? Okay, I'm Charmaine. You can call me mean. I could call you a pain in the ass. Charmaine, listen, I'm just going to get right into it. You did show up to the GNOSIA strategy meeting. Just what were you doing? I was... Ah! I shouldn't have asked. Let me rephrase the question. Why didn't you show up? Why should I? Say something wrong and I might get targeted by the GNOSIA and end up getting wiped out, right? I might wipe you out anyway. Look, I don't want to stand out. You feel me? You stand out by not participating. Has extremely high stealth, making him less likely to be targeted by GNOSIA. Also, his comments don't cause him to stand out much. Really? The guy who just casually admits to masturbating doesn't stand out, okay. If you don't like it, how about you vote for me and send me off to the freezer? I'd rather get frozen for a while than get totally wiped out. Charmaine, you can't just do whatever you please. You better come to the discussion tomorrow. Yeah, nope, not gonna do it. In that case, how about I just have you leave the ship through the airlock by yourself? Hey, hold up, you're basically telling me to go die, right? Yeah, go die. Who gives a shit about you? Well, yeah, you'd die. Okay, you sound serious. Fine, I give up. What a pushover. Oh, thanks, Diana. With you there with me, I was able to make it through this loop without killing Charmaine. Have you killed him in previous loops? Because, understandable. I love this track, though, of the OST. There's Stella, there's Rakio, there's Gina, Setsu. Sure. Well, bye, SQ. was nice knowing ya. So anyways, I'll be joining you guys from today. Whatever. You're suspecting me? That's just stupid. Any way you look at it, I'm in the clear. You said you wanted to be sent to the freezer. That you'd rather be sent to the freezer than be killed, so I'm just giving you the opportunity. Don't trust him, girl. He would do horrible things to you. Y'all. Fine. Anyone with engineering credentials, speak up. GNOSIA, huh? So he's the engineer? I'm the only engineer. Alright. So Jonas, I mean, you know SQ disappeared, so as much doubt as you... Okay. Again? Just trust me, okay? Sorry, but I can't trust you, definitely. Yeah, do not trust. Do not trust. Get off my case. You trying to get me depressed or something? Sure! Or, like, not Verity. Are they the truth or not the proof? That is the question. Really? Ha! Shaman voted for me. Fuck you. Gina as well, girl! I like the cold, so I'll be okay. Well, I mean, you are a beluga whale. Are you an owner? What? Why would you ask that? Oh, well, bye, Stella. Report! Stella has been victimized. Cause of death, GNOSIA. Request reports. Time to report. I scanned Gina, and well, bingo! They were GNOSIA. Makes sense. Just voting for me out of the blue? That seems suspicious. I mean, Stella got killed off right away, so they were either the actual engineer or the fake engineer. Either way, speaking up was not good. Bah! Not the kind of dude I think I am. Yeah, you're the kind of person that just casually verbally assaults people. Yay, thank God. You feeling okay? Well, not today, Rakio, huh? Not today. Huh? Want to trust Rakio over Chippy. Damn, Rakio! You're all beyond salvation. Went to cold sleep. You can feel her fondness for you. Yippee! Cute girl likes me. Ah! I knew it! I knew that piece of shit was suspicious. Oh my god, look at Otome being a GNOSIA. That frickin' the glowing red eyes. I appreciate you can pick your role. Ah! It's her again, the one that hates me. It's Yuriko. Humans and GNOSIA alike, if you wish to survive, strive and struggle in desperation with all your might. Nice on one, your majesty. I would totally serve you, you know. Filthy clown. Damn. She seems to be afraid of Yuriko. We do not have much time. Let us begin the discussion. By the way, young man, who are you? This is... Oh, what's his face from To Your Eternity? Like the protagonist. I forget their name. If you mean Remnon, he's been on board for some time now. I believe you have met before. I'm not much of a talker, so... You don't engage much with others, do you? That, and you don't leave much of an impression and are quickly forgotten. That's just so... Remnon. Damn. Yeah, I think you're right. I understand. Diana, this time everyone's here. Things may get tough. We need to be careful. Let's look out for each other. Everyone? Oh, is this the entire crew? This is how many people are at maximum? Damn. Okay, so how about we get started? First issue. Listen carefully. The players are all here. Listen to Yuriko. First, I shall prove that I have not been defiled by the GNOSIA scourge. So you're not GNOSIA, huh? Do you have some sort of proof? Yes. You people are refugees who happened to board the ship of Leon, correct? It's always 15. There were 11. I mean, there were 15. Yeah, that place got, like, totally messed up by GNOSIA and, like, destroyed. I was, like, super lucky I got on this ship. And maybe so, but we are still in danger. During the evacuation, 3 infectees managed to get on board the ship. 3?! Damn. Also, ad break's gonna kick in momentarily, so I am gonna use this chance to go get a drink. So hold on tight, guys. I will be right back. Meow. Ahoy! I'm back. Alright, one sec. Meow. There we go. Alright, back to it. Excuse me. Exactly, the GNOSIA boarded the ship together with you people. Therefore, just as I am, those who have been aboard the ship since before Li Yuan could not possibly be GNOSIA infectees. Roll guard duty. Huh. But anyone setting foot off the ship on Li Yuan could have been infected. Can you deny this? Remnan? Yuriko and I, we never left the ship. How do we know you two are just in cahoots? No, I... Levy? Yes, I can confirm that 2 crew members remained on board Li Yuan. However, whether or not this was Yuriko and Remnan, we were the only 2 on board, remaining on board the ship. Does anyone wish to claim the same? Speak up. Huh, apparently not. In that case, it is settled. Yeah, Yuriko and Remnan couldn't possibly be GNOSIA. That much is certain. The 2 people on guard duty are definitely human. Only the 2 people who remain on board may claim this role. GNOSIA, etc. cannot. Okay. I feel Shaman may be suspicious. Agree. You killed me last time, you me. You stated that you too had been down in Shaman. You're suspecting me? That's just stupid. Excuse me? Kukrushka, is it not too soon? No. Yeah, I agree. There's nothing wrong with Shaman. Okay, let's lay off a bit. Anyone with engineering credentials, speak up. Raises her hand. It seems she's the engineer. I'm the only true engineer here. Nope, I'm the engineer. No, for real, though. What? I don't... 3 people, 3 engineers, 3 GNOSIA, 2 guard duty, 1 doctor, and a partridge in a pear tree. I mean, probably. That doesn't help. God, alien. Being distrusted is selfish sin, girl? What kind of Puritan nonsense is this? Roasted. It's gonna get lonely without me, you know? There's 14 people here without you. We'll be just fine. There's a puddle on the floor. Oh god, the xenomorph is leaking. You follow the trail of water down the hall. Squeak! Diana! Can I help you? Spilled water. You asked her about the water on the floor. Oh, I bumped my helmet. It cracked and some of the water spilled out. Then I got all worried, but Remnan came to help. Leaving it there could be dangerous. Okay, this should do it. Squeak, squeak! Now I don't have to worry about drying out. Thank you so much, Remnan. It's no problem. The synthesis plant here has most of the materials you could need. It's not that difficult. Compliment him. You express your interest and appreciation of Remnan's work. I just like this sort of handiwork. I'm glad I could be of help. You really went out of his way to fix this for me. Remnan is a really good person. I'm glad I realized that. Oh, know. Even if I wasn't here, I'm sure someone would've. Nope, before you came along, I ran into SQ, and she said some kind of, like, water show and walked off. Damn. Ultimate's praise of Remnant and Remnant's extreme humility continued on until it was time to warp. What an interesting couple. Stella disappeared. Stella is of no more use to us. Reorganize the work system to avoid any problems with our flight. Human or GNOSIA, either way, this is necessary, is it not? Request reports. She implied... Ooh. Me? Okay, so now you're lying. Huh. Setsu wasn't GNOSIA. That's actually all I got. Speak. Doubt. Is trying suspiciously hard to gain trust. I have also been thinking the same. She seems as if she's about to disappear. Bah. If anyone goes into cold sleep, let me examine them. Well, there's what's-his-face in the freezer. So Gina is definitely dangerous then. I mean, I'm supposed to be the only doctor on this ship. Everyone's just pulling stuff out of thin air. In my guts. Seems to agree with Shikimichi. She seems very trusting, except for when she lied about me. You made an enemy of me, hence, suck it. Oh, okay. Defend. Start the vote. Comet's outfit is kind of crazy. A lot of their outfits are just wild. Oh. I can't believe Yuriko and I agreed. Alright, say goodbye. Providing the bare minimum privacy. Shutters provide light and noise reduction. Hey, listen, I found the liar! It's Shikimichi. Definitely a liar, so be careful, okay? Wait, why is it Shikimichi? Damn. So Shikimichi might be, the follower? Not actually a GNOSIA, but a follower? Some of them really remind me of old Final Fantasy concept art. Oh, yeah, I can see that. So we've just got these two as engineers left. And two supposed doctors. Quest reports. Ultimate could not possibly be GNOSIA. However, seems to have investigated someone else. According to her findings, Gina was not GNOSIA. Okay. Anyone else? Rakio was GNOSIA. Now, what are you even talking about? But we were wrong. Turned out not to be GNOSIA. Okay! So that was... So the doctor is basically useless this round. I talk too much? Fine. Oh no! Bro said shut up. I didn't even think I was talking that much. I mean, okay, there's 15 of us, but... Oh my god. These social deduction games are so hard. Especially when it's a video game, because you can't, like, read body language. Well, now I'm afraid to say anything. I'm not a GNOSIA! I'm starting to wonder about Gina. No! Well, congratulations, y'all fucked up. See? She was GNOSIA. None of y'all would believe me. I was right, though. Shikimichi was a follower. Sigh. Due to restoration of key functions, you are now able to select number of crew members and role assignment. So you can get some very specific scenarios, I guess. Your role is now Guardian Angel. Okay. Can I talk to you? Really? Wow, okay, I'll do my best. I still don't know who enemy is, but I've chosen not to trust comments. Yeah. Wait and see. I'm the engineer. Yeah, you're sketchy as hell. Damn. Alright, I sent my one statement. It looks like something's bothering you. What? Me? Like, seriously? Apparently she's a terrible liar from what I remember, so something's up. Start the vote. Alright, we gotta pick someone. Comments voting for me, rude as hell. I did nothing. Well, okay, Tina voting for me because I doubted her. Fair enough. The power room. Diana? Hey, Diana, are you, like, going for an evening walk or whatever, too? Let's, like, join forces and stuff. It's so strange, isn't it? What is? Ask Gina what was strange. This ship. It looks like a newer model, but the interior is strangely old. There's nothing wrong with its functionality, but it looks like something from several centuries ago. So how do you find my ship? Are you enjoying your journey through the cosmos? With the appearance of the GNOSIA, it's becoming a somewhat thrilling trip indeed. My ship? You asked whether this was actually Jonas' ship? I seem to have forgotten to inform you, silly me. Allow me to right this wrong. Welcome aboard, interstellar ship DQO. I, Jonas, am your captain. Greetings! So that means it was Jonas who saved us? Are you referring to the incident on Li Yuan? Ah, yes, I gave orders to allow as many as could fit onto this ship. That was such a long time ago now. I was like screwed and totally would have died if I hadn't made it on this ship. Oh my god, so like Jonas totally saved my life? I require no thanks for my efforts. I only did what any respectable, proud man of space would do. Alright, so I gotta go now. Enjoy your journey. I don't know what kind of person Jonas is. I don't know what he's thinking. I feel like he's like not thinking about much, you know, head empty. Apparently he's kind of like, you know, in the head. In the head? Do you mean insane? Oh my god, that's like so blunt. I do appreciate it when the game gives me the opportunity to be a valley girl. Ooh, I picked right. They were going after Gina. So nobody was attacked, but why not? Request reports. I analyzed the control of Jonas's dimensional waves were normal. There was no sign of GNOSIA infection. Whoa! We had some kind of memory moment there. Invested Kukrushka. Kukrushka is GNOSIA. Gina is lying. Interesting. I just realized she has heterochromia. Her eyes are different colors. Make yourself known, fulfill your duties. I'll examine those put into cold sleep. Okay. Who's here? The guard duty? When you get shocked, right? So I haven't been shocked. I don't think that is... Okay. Oh, how do I get the log again? It's a tab. Damn it. We can't scroll back far enough to see. But Gina said Kukrushka was GNOSIA, right? But if she's on guard duty, then that's impossible. So Gina is definitely sus as hell. Feels safe to say that Stella is the engineer. So, we doubting Gina? Big time? Why do you keep voting for me, Remnan? What have I done to you? Good night, I'll dream of you all. Say goodbye. Level up. Okay. Intuition. I would like to talk to you too. I also love dolphins. So let's protect Stella. No! Ultimate! So Ultimate gets it this time. The GNOSIA is really choosing their targets. Request reports. No sign of GNOSIA infection. Yippee! Anyone else? Gina was not GNOSIA, really? So was she a follower then? Because she lied about Kukruska being a GNOSIA, because if someone is guard duty, they can't possibly be GNOSIA. Like, they literally said GNOSIA cannot claim this role or something like that. Okay. Okay, there's no longer any need to doubt Diana. As anticlimactic as it may be, clearly human. Yippee! Alright, no one's really standing out right now. She's tired of hearing Rakio speak, damn. Yeah, it's like, try too hard much? Nothing wrong with Yuriko, if something's bothering you, speak up. Defend? Jonas is clearly human. Just confirming all these people are human, really? What are you, God? Alright, Yuriko in cold sleep. Damned humans. I think she says that even when she's not a GNOSIA, but it's very misleading. Nobody wants to know what others really think. Oh, okay. Oh, bye. We lose when the GNOSIA are more than the crew members left. And we've got 5. There's 10 of us. So we've got 5 more chances? Because we basically won't lose until we're down to like 6 survivors. Then it's like our last shot. Request reports. SQ has been infected by GNOSIA. Alright, request reports. Yuriko was not GNOSIA. Doubt. SQ. Just but a silly dream, damn. Can we just skip to voting? I mean, if the engineer identifies someone, that's pretty much a safe bet unless, you know, they're lying for some crazy reason. definite enemy. A logic-type skill used to point out that the target is definitely an enemy to the humans. I mean, yeah, the engineer already pointed that out. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Oops, you got me. I just want to say, like, sorry to all my fans out there. Lower logic ability makes you more likely to make mistakes that get you recognized as definitely an enemy. Hello, Z-Kane. How's the experience on the ship going? Pretty good so far. We're on, like, loop 15. Still very, very early. SQ is as good as Janelle, oh yeah. Yeah, Shigemichi gets 1 vote. I was gonna say, have people voted for anyone other than SQ? That's crazy. But it makes sense. She wouldn't vote for herself, technically. Wait, what? Okay, fine. Into the fridge for me. Whew. Alright, we finally got one. Because we got a full group right now. So, 5, 9, and there's 2 GNOSIA left. Assuming Comet wasn't a GNOSIA. I don't think the doctor had come forward in time to check that, so we might not know. I think Rakio is human, not gonna lie. Probably, yeah. Because they're the one that keeps identifying other people as human or enemy. It would be... Well, I mean... If you were definitely the GNOSIA... Anybody sided with SQ in these past days? I don't think so. Unfortunately, we can't scroll that far back. I think... Was it Gina? Gina's already gone, though, so okay. Can use definite human on people? Yeah. I was just gonna say, it would make sense that the GNOSIA would be able to tell who's human and who's not GNOSIA. You can't enter discussion logs at data? Does it go that far back? Oh, so it does! Well, thank you. Oh, Chippy said SQ is alright, but that was on day 1. It just shows some of the people that agrees with the opinions. Okay, fair enough. I mean, it makes sense. They're just showing the person who said the first thing. Okay. So far, Chippy was the only one that outright said they were okay with her. And ironically, Chippy is the one in this scene. Interesting. Oh! Bro just outed himself. Things are tough for GNOSIA too. Gotta keep lying in front of everyone or whatnot. So either they're a GNOSIA or they are the sympathizer. Can the cat be GNOSIA? He's just talking about GNOSIA. I said he just outed himself. I didn't say he was GNOSIA. So yeah. Generally, being positive to GNOSIA means you're the follower. Shigemichi was lying through their teeth. Ah, jeez. We gotta hurry up and end this. Ah! Well, it doesn't doesn't matter anymore. We got we got roasted. I was right! Oh no, Comet was the doctor. No wonder this guy kept voting for us. Boo! Your role is now crew. Okay. We hung on for quite a while. Could the guard duty please step forward? I'm no GNOSIA, okay? Oh great, this guy. Also remain aboard. Alright, so those two. Two of the most unlikable people in this crew, but apparently they're at least not murderers. Yuriko is human. Sorry, but I can't just trust you unconditionally. Damn, making alliances on day one? That's crazy. Who's the engineer? Me, the beluga! Engineer's me. One is definitely lying. Jonas is totally sketch. I think Setsu rarely agrees to collab with anyone. She's collabed with Gina at least once in this playthrough, but otherwise I don't remember. But yeah. Some kind of ploy. If there's any reason to doubt Jonas. Alright. No, not Setsu! Excuse me. Potential Jonas, Rakio, Gina, or GNOSIA? Possibly, yeah. Start the vote. When in doubt, I always go for Gina. She's been GNOSIA quite often in my playthrough, so... No, Setsu! My girl! Oh, well, I mean, okay, you're non-binary, but... I will avenge you. Probably. Okay. What, are you not going to attack me? How unfortunate. Do you want to be attacked? You want to be attacked? Girl! At least you get rewarded with the best track. It is extremely fantastic, I agree. Who did the OST for this game? Whoops. Cute flavor. Never heard of them. Very good, though. The one in free time is called Ulolo? Okay. Oh, bias, Q. Request reports. It's hauntingly beautiful indeed. Did some research. Stella was alright. Negative for GNOSIA. Nothing weird. Diana is a GNOSIA. Well, you got it right. I guess. I can just feel it. Agree. I just want to trust... You want to trust Jonas over Comet. Could the doctor please step forward? Comet and GNOSIA cannot be GNOSIA together. Oh, really? Is that like a rule of the game or something? You're the doctor again? Alright. I said that because Comet doubts Jonas. Oh! Good point. Was it really Jonas? I want to trust Jonas over Remnant. Yeah. Ad hominem attacks due to a lack of actual reason? Well, that's kind of how this goes. We can't exactly do an investigation or anything. Bruh! Roasted. As soon as Rakio opens their big mouth, it's always over for them. Still alive and breathing. Every timeline, every loop, just making enemies, never friends. Till this day, I still don't know what saying goodbye to a voted out person does. For me, it just feels like a nice thing to do. Just trying to tell Ultimate something using gestures. Starts gesturing more vigorously. What's going on? Looks at you and immediately stops moving. Was telling me a funny story. It was so hilarious. I know if another character does it, it means they are friends. Oh, okay. Quietly spins her head around. I have no idea what she's saying. Well, you see, she's speaking through gestures. Her movements become sounds, which I can hear. Being a dolphin, I have really good ears. Are you a beluga? But while it certainly is amazing, she only uses it to tell funny stories. Who's our friend and detractor here? Friend is Chippy, detractor is Jonas. What kind of story? She shakes her head. I'm sorry, I can't tell you. She has a really dark sense of humor. So beluga, but they messed up with the translation. How do you mess that up? Dolphins are, Iruka. I'm gonna avenge you, bud. Rest in peace, Yuriko. Rakia was GNOSIA, okay. Rakia was not GNOSIA, of course. Of course they can't agree, because if they agreed, then it would mean definitely someone's lying. Anything else? Jonas was alright. Negative for GNOSIA. Checked out Shigamichi, nothing weird. Don't hold it all in. I mean, yeah, Gina is still suspicious. Jonas turned against Gina, yeah. And Comet's doubting Gina as well. I think Gina's toast. Ah, yes, Kukushka. Well, I'm thinking it's Gina or a C. Jonas and Otome. Gotcha, yeah. It's still it's getting rid of a follower isn't as good as getting rid of a GNOSIA, but it's still helpful at least. It's one less liar mucking things up. I want to trust Chippy over Remnant. Okay. If Gina is trusting Chippy, then Chippy is sus as well. Getting rid of a bug in the system? Correct. And once again, everyone doubting Gina. And so Chippy is defending Gina. Also, Shigamichi's defending Gina, but yeah. Yeah, you were toast, my girl. You, no need to get all dark now. Oh, okay, thanks. Oh! Welp. Not the GNOSIA. Might have been a follower. Request reports. Negative for GNOSIA. Chippy is a GNOSIA. Anyone else? Gina was not GNOSIA. What were the engineer reports again? Whoops. There's a whole tab for that. So Chippy... Pretty much everyone's been reported as human at this point. Because we've got 2 engineers, one of which is clearly a GNOSIA, because they'd just be lying. Saw Gina line and that's why Comet's susser? Possibly, yeah. Oh, we're just gonna throw something out there. Alright, everyone's chill with Comet. Probability of the Remnant is on our side is low. Stella is totally scared. Oh? Comet cannot be trusted. But she's a bad liar, isn't she? Like, Comet's supposed to be a really bad liar. Comet is a living lie detector, but bad at lying herself. Hey, she's just like me for real. I'm one of those people that it's like, sometimes it takes 10 years for a person to show their true colors. But I knew in my gut day one. Something bothering you, speak up. So Gina's gone, so the only remaining doctor, if they are in fact, you know, actually human. Well, yeah, I figured it would be Remnant. Everything an AC follower says is a lie. I mean, that makes sense. Oh, well, and now we can't check anyone after the fact, because both our doctors have been put in the freezer. No, seriously, thanks, man. I'm gonna cry. Please don't cry. Oh! Uh-oh. I think we're toast, man. I think we are cooked. I knew you were sus! He was right, yippee! Yeah, I mean, once you get rid of the doctors, and then you start going after the engineers, it's pretty obvious. Because once the doctor's gone, there's no one to refute you. So it's looking like probably Ultimate Kukruska. Saying they want to be friends with me usually are. Oh, rip. Defend. No, I misclicked. Where is she? Get out of here! Oh, God. What a terrible time for a tie! She was a crew member. My face? You're so strange. My face is the same as always. Anyway, would you like some tea? Yeah, your eyes are just rolling back. It's fine. Yep, there we go. Yeah, all three of them were GNOSIA. Rip. You dumb dums. Did not see the Kukrushka GNOSIA play. It became obvious once she kept defending Otome when everyone else was doubting Otome. Oh! An error occurred in the Link universe. Oh, we had a glitch. There was a glitch in the Matrix. Situational settings error? I've never seen this before. At least for me, that has never happened. An error in the universe. Irregularities are likely to occur this time around. Let's just hope it helps us find our way out of this loop. Yippee! This time, Setsu is crew. Looking around the room, you don't notice anything strange. We've got the whole gang here. I mean, just look at those eyes. Something squishy in my very gut. Guard duty, speak up. So she's guard duty, and also guard duty. Otome may be suspicious. Oh, so now you guys are doubting Otome. No! Defend! Really? Jonah's just like that? Damn. Like, okay, bye, I guess. Oh, there we go again. This is how my vision goes right before I have a migraine. For a second, it felt like something was wrong with your vision. That's probably fine. Just have some caffeine. You'll be fine. Putting more into logic so these people will actually freaking believe me. Diana, are you like for real or like literally fake? I mean, either way, it's cool. Last night, Gina disappeared. Bye, Gina. I guess I failed again. Wait and see. I'm the engineer. No, so like Ultimate is the engineer? Yeah, no, I'm the engineer. Okay. The doctor. And the doctor. We got 2 doctor. Everyone's down in Rakio. I think the only time Rakio's ever survived to the end was when they were in GNOSIA. And I think that time, they were in GNOSIA with us. And they threw us under the bus to win. Rip. He's just more likable when he's infected. So true. Diana, can I, like, talk to you about something? Okay, so actually, like, Comet is totally lying, right? But, like, look, if we attack Comet, I totally feel like I'm gonna, like, disappear. Hey, Diana, let's, like, join forces. I know, you're totally suspicious. No one was attacked last night. So the Guardian Angel did their job correctly, then, I am assuming. Everybody okay? Anybody hurt? Wow, it's nice to have some peace for once. I did some research. Yuriko was alright. Negative for GNOSIA. I checked out Ultimate. Ultimate is totally GNOSIA. Anyone else? GNOSIA. Turns out Rakio wasn't GNOSIA. Rip. I mean, they're just so rude. A bit too much about Comet. Keep an eye on Yoriko. Excuse you, bitch! Ah! We got 2 votes. Rest in peace. Of course it was Charmaine. I'm gonna throw that guy in a blender, I tell ya. If I were to actually trust you, just where would that get me? Oh, okay. Rude. Kukurutsuka, no! Alright, request reports. Turns out Common wasn't GNOSIA. I told y'all, you stupid! Otome, once again, suspicious. So it's probably Charmaine and Otome. Because he keeps backing up Otome and he tried to throw us out. Oh yeah, they're ready to throw us off. Leave me alone! Chippy! God damn it, Chippy. Got something to take care of? You're running from me! No one was attacked last night. Request reports. Checked out Chippy! Totally GNOSIA. Yeah, I could see that. Ultimate was GNOSIA. Okay. Whew! Are you serious? Oh, rip. Well, wait, because, yeah, it's 3 GNOSIA, so it's probably Charmaine and Chippy are the last 2. No! Oh, well, that was a mistake. She was probably the guardian angel. Yep. There goes our engineer. We've got nothing but followers and GNOSIA left on this ship, man. Yeah, I knew, yeah. Ugh. I was right, but I can't convince them. Ah! Announce yourself guard duty. So Kukuruska and Stella. We've got three doctors. Final vote. Chosen not to trust Gina. Woof. Oh, well, bye, Stella. One of the only humans. Gina was GNOSIA. Gina was GNOSIA. Okay, so the two doctors are like, yeah, you got her. So one of them is... So yeah, they were definitely GNOSIA. So something fishy about Unico and Setsu is what they're saying. Yeah, there was nothing we could do there. Whoa! New art! Also, oh my god, kitty! Nya nya nya. You know, it's a matter of life or death for a physical laborer like me. What's your job? Work on a cargo ship crew. Well, I lost my ship back in Lyon, but still. Can't be helped, and your ship was a piece of crap anyway, damn. Hey, what the hell? You're gonna say stuff like that to the guy who let you on his ship? Oh, this time it's his ship. This Diana's chippy ship was totally garbage. I got stuffed in a crate together with ore, and then they froze me, too. That's because you were being smuggled. It was a real hassle getting you off your planet without anyone finding out, you know? Oh well, it was a long time ago anyway. Huh, interesting. Oh, bye. Request reports. They weren't GNOSIA. You dum-dums! Alright, so who was... Rakio. Rakio and Jonas, and Detractor is Jonas, so we're going after Jonas. Yeah, they're all dead! Well, no, wait. The only people who died were, the guard duty, so... No! We were so close. Sorry, it's hard to put into words. Oh, okay, bye. Request reports. Ultimate was not GNOSIA. Yeah, no shit. I support Rakio's statement. You all should as well. Everyone's finally coming around to Jonas. Thank goodness. Shoo! I'm disappointed in you all. I expected you to behave a bit more logically. I'm somewhat embarrassed to have had even held such high expectations. Actually, you may be able to fulfill my expectations yet. Let me ask you a question. A sort of riddle, if you will. You get the answer, I'll accept you as well acceptable. Let's say two people have stepped forward as engineer. Both of them claim that Gina is a GNOSIA. In that case, is Gina definitely GNOSIA? Maybe not. Correct, so you picked up on it, huh? The fact that the engineers could have stepped forward on the second day, or later. Considering the possibility that the true engineer may not even be around anymore. There's no guarantee that Gina is definitely GNOSIA. You've acquired the skill Definite Enemy and Definite Human. Yippee! Requires 20 logic. Oh my god. Damn, no one left to request reports from. What merit is there in it for me, Rip? Hey. My mouse keeps getting stuck sometimes. Oh no, we cooked! Yeah! We need to get our logic up. Nobody's listening to us! Your role is now GNOSIA! Ask you and Jonas will become a friend. Oh boy. Reveal role? You can just reveal that you're a GNOSIA and just like throw yourself out. Okay, those two. Time to announce yourself, Doctor! Uh-oh. Gina, you fool! Say goodbye. All right. Perfect. Alright, it's time to wrap it up. Unfortunately, I'm getting really addicted to this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. 3, 2, 1, oh, there we go. Yippee! Alright, so tomorrow we are gonna do a gacha game. Not sure which one yet. I couldn't decide when I was putting the schedule together. Might do Genshin? Because I still need to do Lantern Rite and also the latest plot. So there's a lot to catch up on, so it might be Genshin. It has that one more day kind of thing going, especially since the days in GNOSIA go so fast. It's really easy to just get sucked into the loop because it's so fast-paced. But that's great. I'm glad I decided to try this one. It's a lot of fun. I've got no idea what I'm doing. Maybe. Well, we'll see how many loops it takes at the end, I assume. Since it's a visual novel, it's just gonna guide us through. Because, I mean, there's usually routes, and nowadays, if there's a lot of different endings, eventually, once you reach one, you'll get the plot tree. So for now, I'm just rolling with it as best I can. It seems quite obvious you're supposed to go through like dozens of these loops before you get anywhere. Where's that flowchart? Right, where's the chart? Oh my god! I pulled up to see who to raid, and Starry Bunny Boy is playing the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. Oh my god, what a great time. Oh, but Vil is co-working. Yeah, I think that's good. Story is on Be Right Back, and they've been going for 4 hours, so I feel like they're probably wrapping up soon. Vil just started. So, there we go. I will see you guys tomorrow for some gacha, probably Genshin, like I said. Here's the raid, here is Discord, and here is a merch, if you feel like being fanciful. Alright, for now, that's gonna be it for me. Time to hit the shower, wash my hair, all that good stuff. For now, that's it for me. If it's daytime where you are, have a wonderful rest of your day. And if it's nighttime, have a great rest when you head on off to bed. Until next time, take care of yourself. Wash your face, brush your teeth, eat good food, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye.